In this demonstration, we'll show you how to configure the security appliance as a VPN server. And we're already logged into the security appliance configuration utility as our Cisco admin user, and we're on the Getting Started page. We'll go again to the Advanced page for Getting Started, where we find the checklist for setting up an IPsec VPN remote access solution. We're going to use the VPN wizard, where it will allow us to configure most things very easily, but it will also allow us to review the IKE policy and the VPN policy that are created, and we'll need to add some IPsec users. So we'll begin first by going to the VPN wizard, which takes us directly to the VPN wizard page, the first page in the IPsec section. We're going to select, instead of a site-to-site VPN, we want to select remote access so we can connect with remote access clients. We're going to give it a connection name. We'll call it CorpNet VPN. We'll give it a pre-shared key of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, E. Our interface for coming into this VPN will be our dedicated WAN interface, and the local gateway will be an IP address. In this case, it's 192.168.5.1. And that's all that we need to configure. The nice thing is in this case, a lot of the pieces that are needed are configured by default. Once we click Apply, this will take us to the VPN policies page directly, where we'll see that it's created for us a VPN policy called CorpNet VPN, and we can select Edit to see what's in that VPN policy. We can change all of the settings that we created. Some of the default local traffic, it knows that our local WAN is set to 75.0, and it also set things up for AES encryption with SHA-1, and it's also pointing towards a CorpNet VPN IKE policy also. So we have the opportunity to change the settings that are created by default, but in most cases, these are good enough settings for what we need to do. We'll go ahead and look at the IKE policy also. Notice there's an IKE policy that was created called CorpNet VPN. We'll go ahead and edit that so you can see the different pieces that are there. Once again, we can select the encryption parameters, and we're using a pre-shared key and the type of encryption that's used. The last thing that's important for us in configuring this VPN server connection is we need to create IPsec users. So we'll go ahead and create an IPsec user. We'll click Add, and then we'll give it a username. In this case, we'll call it S. Barnes, and we'll leave it as a standard IPsec user, and we'll give her a password. Confirm that, and we'll click Apply. And that's all it takes to create the VPN server on the security appliance. Now that we've configured our VPN server on the NSA, let's connect to it using a client. In this case, let's connect using an iPad. So we'll begin with Settings. We'll select Network. And under Network, you'll notice that we're connected to our wireless network. We'll select VPN and add a VPN configuration. We'll choose IPsec. And under the description, we need to put the information that we put into the VPN server. So CorpNet VPN. Server is 192.168.5.1. The account we're logging in as is S. Barnes. The secret that we gave it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, E. Save that information, and then we'll go ahead and turn on the VPN connection. At this point, we need to enter the user's password, and you see that we are now connected to the VPN. At this point, we'd be able to browse to an intra-network site or be able to find resources on the network through the VPN connection.